Hi there. Welcome to another night of Cheers to Paradise. If you're new here, it's the live show that shares practical advice about cruise travel, all-inclusive resorts, and lifestyle of professionals in the travel agency, while of course, tasting fine wine and spirits along the way. So pour yourself a glass of your favorite beverage, sit down and relax, because your spirits will be lifted in just a few moments. I see Griff and Alyssa keep great company. Cheers! Any friend of Griff and Alyssa is a friend of mine. Cheers. Great question. I could use a glass of Merlot. Please welcome your hosts, Griff and Alyssa. Enjoy the show.
Hello, everybody. As you can see, the focus left. So I'm going to try to fix that real quick as soon as Alyssa comes in here. But how's everybody doing? No, your eyes do not deceive you. It is very blurry. You lost focus. Yeah, I have a peach fizzy water. Nice. So one moment as I try to fix focus. Oli's here, in case you couldn't tell. What's up, everybody? Oh, Oli, stay right there. Nope. Oli, come here. Right here. Come here. Up. Good girl. Look in the camera. Look into the camera. Oh, you did great. You did awful.
What happened? Sit. I leave for 6 minutes. 7 minutes. What did you do?
That was weird.
This is why I cannot, I have to be here at all times, guys. I can't just leave him to do something by himself because then it's a disaster.
What's up, everybody?
Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday. What is going on? All right, so let me get this chat window up. So that's weird. It wasn't on autofocus. It was on manual, but it still lost focus for some reason. So weird. All right, guys, almost ready. Pop out.
Oh my gosh, we are so late.
It's all right.
No, you can't leave these people waiting.
That's true. You're not wrong.
They will literally leave.
That's true.
They just click off. They're like, "Oh, you're taking too long," and you're obnoxious.
They're taking too long. So now all I need is that and this, and I think we're good to go.
Oh my goodness,
guys! Welcome to the Cider episode.
Oh my gosh, these are driving me nuts.
All right, put them right there. How are you?
Great. I'm ready to taste some cider.
Ready to taste some cider?
That's what I'm ready
Okay.
for.
How's everybody's week so far? What's up, Amy? What's up, Nautical Nurse Nancy? What's up, Blaine 2000? What's up, Josh Odom? Travel Speed is in the building. Stephanie York, Jew Lady, Eddie and Michelle, Kara, Constance Williams, Mary Ellen, Amy Rogers, Dave A., Jesse Parker, Mario Jean, Jennifer Drake, Aaron, Mike, Jeremy. That's some new people in the house. Guys, if you're new, let the Paradise crew know that you're new. If this is your first live,
I'm new.
we're new. We're new too. This is our first live, so welcome to our first live.
I mean, it feels like it at this point.
That's funny. Bill is here. Cadis is here. Michael is here. What is up, everybody? Shelly and Chad, Mary Ellen. Man, it's a full house tonight. I have no idea how many people's here, but maybe that's a good thing. Marilyn Moore, Hank Shannon. What is up, everybody?
She changed the wall. Yeah, so funny. I actually didn't change the wall. It just they keep falling off. So the plan was to order the prints this past week, but some of the photos that I wanted, they were giving me problems. It said that the photos were too low res for me to have them at the size that I wanted, and it makes no sense because Cullen shoots in 4K, and I have no idea what higher res they want from me. So I didn't order them because I was getting indecisive, and instead of putting the frames up on the wall like I should have, I just let the pieces fall off of the wall. So it's still different though from last week.
There you go. It's still a little different. Guys, do us a favor. Please wake up the Paradise crew inside of our private Facebook group. And if you haven't joined our private Facebook group yet, it's free to enter. We answer a bunch of cruise questions, as many as we can, if the coronavirus doesn't monopolize everything in the group.
We're not going to talk about that. We're not talking about the coronavirus.
Goodness gracious.
I'm over it.
Guys.
We'll be fine.
Oh, what's up, Sharon at Sea, TCU, Pepito? What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Y'all doing good?
Amy, yeah. My glass is empty. I'm ready for cider number 1.
You guys just want to hop into cider number 1 and get into our first topic?
Well, do we have any more announcements? Or
We do have group cruise announcements. You guys want to hear a bit of
5, 6, but we have 7 ciders.
Yeah, but we said we would start with the 2 basic ones, the artisanal and the regular apple cider.
Okay. But do we have 7? What I'm asking is, do we have 6 topics? Because if not, then we can start opening and then do announcements.
Yeah, let's open and do some announcements.
Great.
Sweet. I didn't bring a bottle opener.
I'll be right back.
All right, I'm just going to say hey to everybody. Don't forget to share this video inside the private Facebook group. 6 topics and a bonus. Sharon at Sea, how are you guys doing over there? What's up, Rebecca Scott? I ordered a passport holder. You recommend it. Sweet Jennifer, she loves that thing. D Nice Adventures, what's going on? Thank you, no Corona talk. Sick of it. Pun intended.
Okay.
Cider her. The group is where the cool kids hang. Hello, Griff and Alyssa, LD Travelers. How big of a file are you exporting the photos? Should be a good amount of megs. Oh, they're huge. They're massive. I wish I could tell you how big the files are, but I don't remember. Sweet. Guys, so the first cider of the night, I can't remember what it is, but I'm almost sure it's the Magners, which was suggested by one of our patron subscribers. That is an Irish cider coming from Magner Colamo, Ireland. Clonmel.
Okay.
Is anyone Irish in the building? Clonmel, Ireland? Has anybody been to Clonmel? Anyway, that's the first one, Clonmel. And then we have an artisanal blend, Strongbow Hard Apple Ciders Artisanal Blend here. So
we're tasting both of these.
We're gonna do both
because they're both regular apple ciders.
That's right. So Magners and Strongbow apple ciders, I dig it. So let's jump into this bad boy.
Great. Well, that was cute and easy. And
which one are you gonna taste first?
Ow. Maybe that was a.
So I know you guys don't want to talk about the coronavirus, but we can't help but feel that it is impacting a little bit of
I'm gonna need you to open that.
The cruise industry here.
Well, yeah. So that's why I don't want to talk about it, and because I think it's silly. Not that didn't come out right.
I know what you mean.
It's silly for us to talk about it.
Yeah.
Is all. I'm not concerned.
All right. So this is
that's delightful.
This is as good as it gets. It's like your basic apple cider.
This is as good as it gets. Basic.
That is fantastic.
You want to switch?
Yeah.
Or do you want to?
Guys, how do we go about getting you these bottles? Is this available in your town in a city near you?
I like this one better.
You like the artisanal?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Let's go some artisanal, guys. That's delicious.
Right.
This is fascinating. Yeah. So this one is good, undoubtedly. Tastes like apples, fresh. It's crisp, super crisp.
This is a little more smooth. Can I say that?
Smoother,
Is that
yeah.
a good word?
The amount of what's the bubbles they put into waters and stuff, like the
CO2 carbonation.
CO2, the carbonation. There's more carbonation in this one, and there's carbonation in that one, but it's definitely much smoother on the
It
finish.
says lightly carbonated.
There you go, lightly carbonated. I'd love to have a list so that I can try them.
Oh,
okay.
This one also says lightly carbonated.
You said what?
This one also says lightly carbonated.
Lightly carbonated. So Angry Orchard is awesome for apple cider. So Aaron, I've had tons of Angry Orchards. We decided to mix it up a little bit, and I'm not mad at their choices. So
No, I think this is going to be great to taste all these different
I think if I'm going fancy with some, maybe a small group of friends, I'd go artisanal.
Yeah,
and if I'm
that's
having
good.
a party, like a barbecue or something, and I got several people coming over, I'd grab a 6-pack of these.
That's
or
fair.
24.
I was going to say, if you have several people, 6 is not going to cut it.
So I don't have my phone on me, but I got a message
You're not
from
very
Rose.
prepared.
And no. There's so many things that goes into this show, guys, that I got the group cruise trailers knocked out. So our video was flagged for copyright because one of the songs was on the video, and I didn't think of that.
Right, we're having issues. If you guys haven't seen the live stream from last week or you're having trouble replaying it, it shouldn't be the copyright issue because we took that off. But for some reason, we still can't play it. So I've emailed YouTube twice now, and I'm hoping that we can get it up for you guys because I liked the episode.
Yeah, it was a fun episode. So, are you familiar with Citizen Cider, some of Vermont's finest? I am not. I am not familiar. All right, so you got the updates on the cruise?
Yeah, let me find it.
I'll go get my phone real quick.
Okay.
I'm wearing
pants. I hope you're wearing pants.
If you saw the ship show last night, you know what I was talking about.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, guys. I missed that. Okay, so we have updates on some deposits, which is great. And we want to share final payment dates. And what else is there? Oh, about Norwegian. So let's talk Norwegian first. So if you cruise on the Norwegian Bliss with us, which is August 23rd to Alaska, or the Norwegian Encore, which is October 8th. If you put down your deposit, it's 50% off until April 8th. And depending on the category of cabin you want, you will either get 2 or 4 amenities. And $100 onboard credit per cabin, which is excellent. And then there will also be onboard credit with Odyssey of the Seas. So that's great. I love onboard credit.
What's happening on the Odyssey of the Seas?
It's my birthday.
It's her birthday. So, guys, we'd love to have you on the Odyssey of the Seas. I'm going to do a little more of this.
It's good, right?
That one's really good.
It kind of reminds me of, like the warm apple cider. You know what I mean? Like in the fall without the alcohol, but
Yeah.
that's kind of what this tastes like.
So, guys, you're probably missing some of the buttery B-roll when I'm getting these shots of the drinks. I've been a bit tied up with extra vlogs, extra content, and we got to pick and choose our battles. Content for YouTube or B-roll snippets of wine and spirits.
Well, it's also hard when we have stuff like this where you have to individually open it and then you can't close it. Like you have to drink it.
Right,
So,
right. Can you adjust the focus on the bottles?
I just tried to do that, but I'm not sure if that helped.
Yeah.
Okay, so final payment dates. Do we want to talk about that?
Sure.
For the group cruises. If you would like to go on the Freedom of the Seas with us, June 21st to the Southern Caribbean, the final payment date for that is actually March 7th. So that's in 2 days, but you are more than welcome to book after that. You just wouldn't just put a deposit down, you would pay in full. Right? That makes sense?
It does.
Okay, I felt like I was talking to myself. Norwegian Bliss, which is for August 23rd. The final payment date is April 21st.
Okay.
Norwegian Encore, which is October 8th. Final payment is July 10th. Celebrity Apex, which is November 5th, is August 7th. So plenty of time for all of those. Disney Magic, which is December 17th. So excited about that. Final payment date is September 18th. And then the Odyssey of the Seas, which is on February 12th. My birthday. Can't wait to see you guys there. Final payment November 14th.
There you go.
So if you need those dates again, please ask me. And we'll make sure we put a post in our Facebook group too with the date of the cruise and the final payment date.
Mm-hmm. So we had over 200 people vote for Norwegian Bliss. They really want to see vlogs from there.
Great. I'm excited for that one.
I'm excited.
My parents are going.
Speaking of Alaska, continuing on, we designed shirts for Alaska, the group cruise.
Mm-hmm. Ideally, I would like to have group cruise shirts for each group cruise.
Is there a way to show them that?
I took a picture on my phone. I can show the camera.
Let me see. Maybe on a commercial break, I'll grab that file and try to show it.
Say, here it is.
Because I think I can do a screen share and then I can go to it. But you know what? We'll just post it in the group later on. We'll post it in the group later on tonight.
Cool.
So, Royal Caribbean is making moves, guys. They spent $300 million on developing a nice little stop in Freeport, or technically Nassau. That was what I read.
Oh, well, Freeport and Nassau are two different places.
So let's go with Freeport. I read Freeport.
Freeport isn't, yeah.
What are people's thoughts on that? I know it's not uncommon for cruisers to be super underwhelmed with Nassau.
It's a great word.
Yeah. I found it very interesting to see them listen to the feedback of their cruisers, because they ask for those surveys each time, and it's probably stop taking me to Nassau.
I never get those surveys.
Oh, really? I get them all the time.
I never get a survey.
Y'all know what we're talking about? Do you guys get those surveys after each cruise? Kristen Frederick, geographic lesson for the day. I'm going to roll with Freeport. I read Freeport.
Okay.
But I also saw a story that said Nassau.
Okay. Well, yeah. Those are not the same.
Yeah. Wait, you've never been to Nassau, Nautical Nurse Nancy? I would love to get to Nassau someday. We haven't done it yet. We have gone to Cozumel a ton.
Interesting. I've been to Nassau probably 8 times.
And so I wish I could share my screen. I didn't set that up.
I love it. I was totally whelmed. Cullen uses that all the time. I was just whelmed.
I was whelmed. No, they bought a resort. They're going to refurbish that. Revamp is the word they like using. Revamp that. Mm-hmm. Nice beach. And they're adding a theme park, a water-based theme park to this island, to Freeport.
Okay, so like Coco Key.
Like Coco Key. And I brought to Alyssa, I was like, this is a direct move, shot at Disney and Universal.
I don't believe that.
I do.
But whatever.
What do you guys think? Do you guys think that Royal Caribbean is out here making macro moves, like long-term competitive moves to get into the theme park world of things? Because if you break it down like this, if you can go to Universal for X dollars, or you can go on a cruise and have the same thing plus the theme park, which one would you do?
It depends. So, I like having the theme parks obviously here because we live here. So it's really easy for us to go to Busch Gardens or Universal or Disney on a weekend, right? But since we live here. Yeah. Because when I go on a cruise, then I don't necessarily want to go to a theme park. Yeah. I want to explore the island and explore the culture that is there from the different country. If I want to go to Disney World, I'm going to go to Disney World. That's totally different. I'm not necessarily inclined to go to a theme park unless it's we're in Thailand and for what it's the thing to do in Thailand. Yeah. It's okay, cool, I'll do that, but
gotcha.
I just made that up, by the way. I have no idea if they have theme parks in Thailand. I've been watching Below Deck. Thank you, Rose, for that awesome suggestion. I've been binging it like crazy. Mm-hmm. So they're in Thailand right now, and that's why.
So someone's asking about group cruise. Did I miss it, G-Lady? Who was that? Amy Rogers. Yep, just go to trappedinparadise.tv.com, sail with us, and choose the one you're most interested in. I find it interesting that Royal Caribbean's out here building theme parks, and some people think it's odd. They're like, why are they building water parks in different countries?
And two, it's like you pay so much for the cruise, right?
Yeah.
And if it's going to be their private island,
Yeah.
or their private adventure, and you're not letting, you know what I mean? Like, you're not like just letting other people go on it. So like their water park at Coco Key, for instance, why does it cost so much?
Yeah.
I'm already going on a cruise. I've paid you so much money. Why do I also have to spend over $100 to then do water slides?
Excellent point. What do you guys think? What do you think about going on a cruise and then them taking you to a private island to which you have to spend money on?
Yeah. It's not like, so when we went to Costa Maya, right,
Yeah.
and we went to that water park, loved that, right?
D-Nice. I don't need a water park when I'm surrounded by the ocean.
That's funny. I love that. But of course, Costa Maya is like that's not a cruise ship owned theme, like water park. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Locals go there. So it makes sense that you have to pay to go there. Like, it is a local thing. But if Royal Caribbean is owning it and it's going to be a Royal Caribbean island, why then do I also have to pay $100+ to go there?
I agree.
That's just a lot of
I
money.
agree. That's very interesting.
Yeah.
It's almost, it's weird. The business model, like people are catching on. I feel they're like, wait a minute, you're building all these cool islands, but when you take me there,
I
now
have to spend a bunch of money.
I have to keep spending money. I thought I was done.
Yeah. Yeah, if it's going to be like a cruise and like all-inclusive type vibe,
Yeah.
then don't, charge me out the wazoo for more
The
things.
wazoo.
Well, it's his family.
But I
channel,
can't
so.
tell you enough how much I love Royal. Like, I love Royal Caribbean.
No, I do too.
Like,
Yeah.
like if they build this thing out within the next couple of years, I cannot wait to go and check it out.
Okay. Staying on the boat.
Staying on the boat.
Yeah, if I want to do water slides, I can do them.
So how do you guys feel about Coco Key? And then was it Lelepa? That's coming up soon. And then now, so there is something they bought on the west coast of Nassau, I think, on the west side of the port. But anyway, I digress.
Okay.
I'm gonna hop into some of these comments real quick.
Can we change ciders? We have a lot.
Let's change ciders.
I mean, I really like this one, but I also really like that one.
Let's go to cider too,
Okay.
and I'll answer some questions. Guys, so this next cider is going to be called
Not a screw top.
Ace. Amy Rogers is like, yes, Ace. So this was submitted by Amy, I believe, and a couple of others. I've never tried this, but it's supposed to be really good. It's a pineapple craft apple cider. Pineapple cider.
Okay, I'm getting Dole Whip vibes just from the smell. I mean, obviously it's pineapple, but like, that strong.
Yeah. Strong Dole Whippy. I feel like they make a great song. Dole Whippy. Oh my gosh. Dole Whip it real good.
I could drink this every day.
Cider episode is becoming my favorite episode immediately.
Well, one thing I love about ciders in general is that they don't upset my stomach. So like, I like beer, but there's typically a lot of gluten in beer.
Right.
And I usually get bloated and uncomfortable, but I feel like I could drink ciders all day
Yeah.
because they're gluten-free.
What if we did move to ciders instead of beers? We really like Trulies too, though.
Yeah, I like seltzers, but like, it just kind of depends. Like, that one over there is my all-time favorite cider, and I could drink it every day because it's so good. But no, I'm a fan. Great suggestion, guys.
Great
This is so good.
suggestion. Guys, update on Patreon. We are at 64 people in the Patreon. Huh?
I'm sorry, I can't get over it.
We're in 64. We're 36 away from 100. The goal is to get to 100. Griff, why do you want to get to 100? If we get to 100, I will do the Hot Ones challenge live.
Yeah, you will.
And Alyssa will ask me questions with a very special guest.
Yeah, I will. It's going to be a great episode, guys.
And
You're not going to...
we're also going to do math. So whoever can answer these math questions the fastest with hot wings in their mouth and stuff, it's going to be fun. So we're at 64. We're hoping we can get to 100. And that will also unlock the tequila episode.
No, the tequila episode is $250.
The tequila episode is $250.
You get this wrong.
I get those wrong all the time. I know. Griff and Alyssa, I gave up beer for Lent. Help. Oh, man. Hot wings, cider donuts next. Say what? Travel Spree, the Hot Ones game show is one of our clients. I would love to be one of your clients because that means we'd be doing really well in life.
Right. Yeah, we'd be well off.
But we all start somewhere, and that where for us right now is at the bottom. We're doing it though. Is there an entry fee? TCU Pepito. I said that really quickly.
Incorrectly.
What's $2 to watch Sunsets in Paradise?
It's $5.
$5.
It's $2 to access the feed.
The feed.
So we make other posts. We have bloopers, deleted scenes in there. We released new merchandise.
Yeah, we released new merch.
And I bet most of you didn't know that because we announced it to the Patreon members first.
Yep, that's what we did. So yeah, if you want to hop in. If you don't, then I just don't get to do the challenge, which is cool. But we got to pay for the hot sauce somehow. Together we will win. Amy, you got your new merch? Sweet. Heck yeah.
Yes.
All right, guys. So Universal Studios is really interesting and it's fascinating to me. And what do you guys think? Hear me out. What do you think about Universal Studios, the cruise line? Universal Studios, the cruise line. I could not help to see Disney first make their moves into the cruise line industry. And next you know, Royal Caribbean starts to make moves into the theme park industry. And I can't help but feel that Universal Studios in general has so much brand equity that if they made a cruise line, that it would not be too far-fetched for anybody.
No, I don't think so. I think, if you go to Universal, right, you obviously will see Harry Potter. And I think that alone would be cool in some sort of theming on the cruise. Because, like Disney has like Marvel Days at Sea and all that kind of stuff. So I feel like they could have so many cool things like that on their ships. And then, just throw like different parties. You don't have to go overboard, but you can just throw different parties and all that kind of stuff.
There's so much potential because there is a Harry Potter themed cruise. But even with, I was talking to Alyssa and John about this, even the names of the ships. So Royal Caribbean has its whole Oasis class, right? It's their largest class, right?
Yep.
Universal Studios, they're all about movies and production. They could have the blockbuster class or the Hollywood class, the action ship. I was like, man, they have so much potential. So Universal Studios does own properties such as like, I think Waterworld. They own, let me see, what's Jurassic Park, right? Jurassic Park.
Yeah, there's Jurassic Park in Universal.
The Grinch. I'm almost certain they own the Grinch and the whole Dr. Seuss stuff.
In their park, they have, especially at Christmas time, they have that whole Grinch show and all that.
So imagine live theater shows. They could really compete with Disney with winning live theatrical shows at sea. Just A Very Merry Christmas with the Grinch, how the Grinch stole the Christmas at sea. Guys, Universal should hire you, Griff. Brian. I'm here for the action ship, Action Griff Cruise Line. They could have classes of ships on the house names of Hogwarts. Right, so imagine different wings of the ships. It's like Gryffindor. Like, oh, you're in the Gryffindor Hall. You're in the Hufflepuff Hall. Just different creative things. Universal would blow up. And that would compete directly with Disney and Royal Caribbean. I'm just saying. How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
No, How the Grinch Stole the Christmas.
How Stole the Christmas. The ship show, the US Fiona. Oh, because they own Shrek, right?
Do they own DreamWorks?
I think they own DreamWorks. Oh. So it's really interesting how much potential they have. So John, the ship show, guys, if you have not subscribed to their show yet, you need to. But I know you know who the ship show is. I know you know who they are. He's got some vlogs coming out soon. And while I don't have all the super cheers in here yet, I do have that we should buy a bar Let's buy a bar, baby.
We should buy a bar. Of course, we should buy a bar.
John, buddy, thank you so much.
Cheers to you, sir.
Cheers to you, my friend. I need a Dos Equis, guys. Stay thirsty, my friends.
Oh yeah, that'd be a good one.
That would be. Do-do-doom.
This is so good. I could drink the rest of the night.
So I wrote some stuff down here. The Blockbuster class, the Adventure class, the Marvel class, the Hallworks dining hall.
Okay.
Guys, if they had different dining halls on the ship, Jurassic.
Yeah, I mean, they would have
they
different
would.
dining rooms and stuff. So
It's
yeah.
like, oh, you're in Jurassic. Like, oh, I can't wait to eat. It's gonna be
Well, they could do. Well, I mean, not the rainforest room because I'm pretty sure Disney has the rainforest cafe and stuff. But like, you know what I mean, like different stuff like that.
the Pitch Perfect karaoke bar. They produced Pitch Perfect.
Love that.
Pitch Perfect on the high seas. Love that. Could you imagine? Yeah, we're doing a seminar at sea, and they're saying we're on a cruise ship. That would be crazy.
I would spend all my money for that.
I would spend all my money for that. So what I'm trying to say is, I think Universal should do a restaurant like the T-Rex restaurant. Absolutely.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
That'd be fun.
There's so much potential with Universal that I don't know. I need to write them a blog post and put it on LinkedIn, and I'm sure it would get some traction. Cut some pieces of these vlogs, of this podcast, and be like, Universal Studios should create a cruise. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. All the Nintendo themed things.
Oh yeah, Nintendo.
Goodness, that's easy. Because what, Norwegian Bliss has goat karts, Mario Kart at sea.
Oh my gosh, could you imagine?
Mario Kart at sea. Yeah, Universal, if they stepped into the game, I think that would make Carnival step up their game. I think Royal Caribbean would automatically start shifting some things they start shifting the whole copy paste feel from ship to ship.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. Love Royal Caribbean, but look, Jaws. Ooh, Philip Mount. Could you imagine? So instead of Coco Key or Castaway Key, come on, Jaws Bay?
Who would go in there?
Oh, everybody. If this is the water park, then hey, this is Jaws Bay. You can see like, that'd be so crazy.
Nope.
Nautical Nurse Nancy's in. She said that would be so fun.
The Simpsons.
The Simpsons theme room. Hey, the donuts for breakfast. Going to the restaurant, you can have like cronuts from what's that guy who makes the donuts on Simpsons?
Do they have cronuts?
Eddie says, no, Jaws Bay, I'm out.
That's what I'm saying. No.
City Walk as the promenade.
Ooh. Yeah.
Look, we're doing this. Back to the Future. That'll be so, guys. And then if you take all the movies they produced and you put them on certain classes like Hollywood, this is your elegant class ship, luxury, action. These are all your action movies you can see on this ship. Your blockbusters. These are your big ones that have like broken the box office. Oh man, guys. Griff, when I was on the Encore, I exceeded the weight limit. Wanted to the Mario Kart. Oh dang. I'm sorry, bud. I'm losing weight right now. I'm down 7 pounds.
Great.
Yeah, looking leaner. People are noticing in the gym. So
I am here for this.
It
sounds like a great idea.
I think. What are we thinking, guys? Keep your idea Terminator theme. Just think about it.
You'll be back.
the Hall of Heroes or the Hall of Villains. Just a bunch of Universal villains you can walk through. Like we went to that one Pop Culture in Seattle. People would eat that up. Terminator laser tag.
That would be cool.
What?
Oh, Men in Black? They have the Men in Black ride in Universal.
It'd be crazy. It'd be nuts.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Nuts. They absolutely need to do it.
Start a petition.
A Transformers. Yeah, they made Transformers. There's so much potential that if Disney can make a cruise line, I think Universal Studios can make a cruise line and compete directly with Royal Caribbean almost immediately. Mm-hmm. Almost immediately. So Virgin's got their own thing. They're going for like luxury vibe. I think if you're looking at family fun for people that don't want to do Disney. If you're looking for family fun that's affordable, because that's usually what Universal is, I say that Universal makes a cruise line.
Yep.
What's up, Island Mike? Fast and Furious. There's Despicable Me's. Hulk Coaster, but water slide. What? The Hulk water slide?
Yeah, that's one of my favorite roller coasters, actually. the
Yeah.
Hulk. I love that
The
one.
Hulkamania water slide would be crazy. That would be nuts. Butterbeer.
You would go solely for the butterbeer.
I would go just for the butterbeer. If Disney has Dole Whip,
That's true.
Universal has butterbeer.
But it would have to be the same because Disney's Dole Whip on the ship is not the same as.
Well, it's clear Universal now does make frozen butterbeer. Like,
Well, I know, but that I don't like that as much as I like the
love
regular.
the frozen. I love the frozen butterbeer. So, I don't know, guys. I did all this just so you guys would come on our Universal trip. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Which is May
so
1st.
so we can all do research together.
That's funny.
No, that I'm just playing, but that would be cool. We would love to have you, but
Yeah.
let me see. Hot butterbeer
else we
is
got?
the best. Let's taste some cider, guys. Empty
There's
cider
like-
bottle.
There's so many.
Cider number 3. So sometimes I can't tell if the video was frozen or not. I have to look at the audio levels to make sure they're playing.
Okay, this is Pear.
So this is a product of Spain, España. They're making pear cider out there in España, and I can't help but feel that. Oh, isn't that Greece?
Yep, but I popped the top, and that's what it sounded like.
So we all having fun tonight, guys. If you're having fun right now, share this video. Give us some thumbs up on this video. We'd greatly appreciate it.
That Jamie on the bottom.
So this is called Maylock, 4% ABV, hard cider pear. Do it your way. It's got an old guy on it. He's carrying a bunch of pears and apples from Spain.
I don't hate that.
Kind of sour or what?
No.
Smells like pear. I like this better than the artisanal blend
Yeah, it has just a different
flavor. I like pear.
It's a
as
different
well.
flavor, but like flavor profile in general. You know what I mean? Like it's not just.
I approve. 5 out of 5.
I feel like it's not that it's flat. Is that? Am I saying things that are making sense to you?
Yeah.
So like the artisanal blend is like it's just apple, but you can tell that this is just like a different element to it. And
Yeah.
I like it.
That was fast. That was fantastic.
It was fast.
Fascinating.
Fascinating.
Jesse Parker says pear sounds bomb.
It's pretty good.
Amy Rogers, it would be great to cook with meat, with steak. Sounds like a stool softener. Maylock.
You're not wrong.
Maylock. May it unlock you.
Okay. It says "Do it your way" on the bottle.
Maylock. Do your way. I'm done.
Thank you.
What's our next topic? We can go on and on about
I have no idea.
Universal Studios, but I'm going to go to the menu here and see what we have.
Do 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 do.
I could have sworn I made an announcement, but coronavirus has got me all...
Seriously, so we had noticed that we would post and all of our posts would get lost in the Paradise Crew because everyone was talking about the coronavirus and it was pushing all of our stuff to where you guys couldn't even see it.
Yeah, people were asking questions. It was just coronavirus. It's like, hey guys, where do I find coronavirus? And then it's just gone. It's like...
So I have no idea where your post is.
Yeah, I have no idea. Even if I check announcements, it's gone.
So I hope you remember what you were supposed to talk about tonight because I have no idea.
Oh, you didn't look at it. You didn't look at the menu.
No, I was just slightly busy with other things.
All right, stall. Guys, we'll come back after this commercial break.
I was going to try to find it. Oh.
What is up, Paradise Crew? Join Griff and Alyssa where it all began on the newly amplified Freedom of the Seas, June 21st on a 7-night Southern Caribbean cruise. To sail with us, visit www.trappedinparadise.tv.com/freedom. See you there. What is up, Paradise Crew? Join us on the Norwegian Bliss, August 23rd, 2020, for a 7-day Alaskan adventure. Seattle, Juneau, Skagway, Ketchikan, and Victoria. If you're
Okay, I'm sorry. We got flagged for copyright the last time that you played all of these trailers, so I was trying to get him to stop doing that, and he's just like...
I edited all the trailers out. I said that in the beginning.
No, you said that you took out the trailer sound in the video from last week's episode.
No, I have fixed the old trailers with new music.
Okay, well, I just don't want this video then to disappear.
Y'all see how she's fussing at me, guys? You should have seen. Let's reenact it. Reenact it right real quick. Because I'm still trying to log in.
He's literally not paying attention to me, and I'm like, cut it
So
off.
she's like,
smack, stop it. Smack. I never once did this.
She's like trying to get my attention.
Oh my gosh, he literally was ignoring me. Okay, we're going to... Fine, I'll read the comments. You try to find it. Okay, people are talking about the coronavirus. I said we're not talking about the coronavirus. This is a safe space tonight where we can talk about everything except the coronavirus. But we did have a Corona beer this week, and it was delightful. So that was great.
I do have one thing on the coronavirus that Rose asked me to make an announcement because I asked her, what should we do? If you are hesitant on booking a group cruise with us, particularly Freedom of the Seas and Norwegian Bliss, because those are the closest ones, contact Rose. She says she does have travel insurance that it's canceled for any reason, not just like that one's covered. So it's any reason. Great. So put your deposit down and make sure you get travel insurance. And Rose will be able to break down all that stuff for you. So there's really no worries. We're going anyway. Coronavirus, let's go.
Oh, there's a good question. Panorama worth it for loyal to royal people? I would say so. I would say that if you are going to try a Carnival ship and you love Royal Caribbean, I would say go on the Panorama.
There's an asterisk after that.
Okay.
Depends what royal ship you just got off of. If you got off of the Harmony of the Seas or something like that, you're going to be missing the neighborhoods and the royal promenades.
Well, there's going to be a lot that you're missing. Yeah. But if you like Royal Caribbean in general, it's still fun.
Yeah.
And there's still things to do on the ship. But Carnival is different than Royal Caribbean. That's how it's going to be. Whether you get off of the Majesty of the Seas or the Harmony of the Seas, it's still going to be different than Carnival.
Fair enough. The next topic was Virgin's New York cancellation, but we kind of have an idea why that happened. It was
I have no idea why that happened.
The coronavirus. So.
But they're still going to dock in Miami?
Yes.
Okay, that makes no sense.
What are you guys thinking about that? Someone says try moonshine. The ship show, try some moonshine, Pepito. What was something you guys loved on your NCL trip that you recommend on leaving 9 days on the Western Caribbean?
Well, we haven't been on Norwegian since 2017, and that seems like forever ago.
Try the steakhouse. Which one are you going? You know what? I kind of want to answer questions.
I mean, we can answer questions. Do we have any other topics, though?
Not really.
Okay, well, we have 1, 2, 3 more ciders.
Let's just answer questions.
Okay.
And drink some cider.
I was going to say, apparently we're not drinking any ciders then.
We can answer questions and drink cider.
Okay.
All right. Next question. This Tennessee boy can help with that. All right, guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to shift gears a little bit and just answer a bunch of questions until we finish this cider. So that's what we're going to do.
Not until we finish it. Oh my gosh, we're not going to drink all of this.
We have 3 more. We just said we were going to take these 3.
Taste them until we finish tasting.
Yeah.
Not until we finish like drinking them.
Drinking, tasting, same thing.
That's not the same thing.
What insurance company do you use?
I don't often get insurance, so that's a bad question to ask me.
Our drink package is worth it. 7-night cruise.
Depends on how much you drink.
It does depend on how much you drink. Normally, Alyssa and I get through 2 bottles of wine on a 7-day cruise.
Yeah, and then we might buy 1 or 2 drinks
Yeah.
throughout the week, and it's way cheaper. Mm-hmm. So,
Liberty of the Seas or Vista? I'd probably do Vista.
Liberty of the Seas,
Why?
because it's Royal Caribbean, and they have that really cool slide on top.
Vista, final answer. Has anyone seen 6 on NCL? I'm obsessed with the music.
Don't know what that is.
Have not seen it. I can't wait to see you do Freedom vlogs. We board Freedom the day you board NCL for Alaska. Can't wait to see all the amplifications. Sad that we can't do the group cruise though. I'm sad too. All right. Enjoy it.
I feel like I taste a little bit of banana in this. Do you taste banana?
Yeah.
Okay. At least I'm not going crazy.
Yeah. Some banana in there. Have you guys done a spa cabin ever or done a spa therapy room pass?
Yes, Nurse Nancy, we just did a spa cabin on the Panorama. And it was amazing. And I don't think I'm going to cruise Carnival ever again if I can't have a spa cabin.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
Because that was the best.
Yeah. For sure. Go to a AAA insurance for travel insurance, large coverage, cheap. I board Symphony in Miami the day before you board the Freedom. Your next cruise is...
There's lots of questions.
Christine says your next cruise is...
Great question, Christine.
Boom, boom,
Next question.
That's funny. Have you looked at summer 2021 Disney itineraries? Any pique your interest?
No, I have not looked at them, but I saw that Mediterranean is out, and we've yet to do the Mediterranean. But I would love to do the Greek Isles on a Disney cruise, but I don't have that kind of money.
Freedom of the Seas. It's on our short list, but we can't do June. We are looking at possibly in October.
Well, we aren't going in October. We're going in June.
We're going under Bermuda.
We are going to Bermuda in October. That would be a good
Ship
alternative.
shows I'm making final payment on the Freedom right now.
Woo, woo.
Do you want me to design you a shirt for Freedom of the Seas group cruise?
I mean, I thought we started talking about that, and we never finished. So I would like, ideally, to have a shirt for each group cruise.
Okay. So we liked Alaska.
I loved Alaska.
So I'll work on making a Freedom of the Seas one since those are the closest ones. Spa Pass is great. What is your favorite cruise line? Disney right now.
Disney. Okay.
Yeah, it's just these questions are popping off. Has your security officer seen you guys lately since he had to talk to you?
No.
Would you guys ever consider choosing a group cruise out 2 years from now? That's how we plan our cruises.
No. That's
That's
way
tough.
too far
That's
out
tough.
for us, Nurse Nancy. I'm really sorry, but I can't even think about this next year. It's we just don't know where we're going to be in 2 years, and it's hard for me to plan something out that far and wait for it.
We're in that phase where all our friends are getting married and
Having babies.
and the babies.
It's just
Yeah.
kind of like,
Yeah. It's like, what, 3 trips that weren't planned on the radar in 2019 are now like, yeah, wedding, baby shower, and another wedding. We're like, okay.
yeah.
You could have told me you were dating.
Yeah.
You know? So I could at least prepare.
Yeah. That's way too far for us.
If you could have anything on a C-Day brunch, what would it be? It would probably be the scrambled eggs, the toast with the bacon. That was really good.
Yeah, whatever we had on the action, you'll see it, I'm sure, if you watch our Carnival Panorama vlogs coming up. But that was great. It was almost like carbonara with eggs.
Yeah.
It was delicious. But I'm a fan of avocado toast. So if I can get a great avocado toast with like...
How do you afford a balcony over interior? Any tips to share?
Well, we don't often get balconies because they're so much more expensive. But you just choose I guess, what is important to you. So if you want to spend the extra money on a balcony, then you might have to not spend so much money on excursions or drinks or whatever. You just kind of have to, like, if you budget a certain amount for a cruise, you just kind of play with your budget accordingly. If you really want that view, then put it there, and then you're just going to have to. Does that make sense? Like,
It does.
sacrifice something else. But yeah, we book interiors a lot because they're way more affordable, and we can do more cruises for you guys.
Yeah. Follow-up question. What do you guys think about us doing all these cruises? Like, cool or nah? Or like you guys should probably stop, quit, and just wrap up YouTube?
What's wrong with you?
It's just a question. What do you think about the coronavirus epidemic and continuing to travel? I got this one. I got this. I think it's overrated. And I hope that it calms down soon, truthfully. What is a spa cabin?
Well, Jessica, I'll answer this one. Especially with Carnival, a spa cabin is a cabin that's close to the spa, and you get access to the thermal suite throughout the whole cruise, and you get special perks. So not only did we get to use the saunas and the steam rooms and the thalassotherapy pool all week, we also got free things and then discounts on stuff in the spa, and it was lovely.
Is NCL similar to Royal? I'm going on the Encore in 2 weeks. Matthew, Pronovost, you're going to have a good time.
Yeah, it'll be great. But
similar? No.
They're not.
They're not similar.
They're all different.
Yeah. So it's like, is the NBA fun? Yes. Is the NFL fun? Yes. Are they different? Yes. Are they both sports? Yes. That's where I'm going with that answer. TCU says, sup. Blaine 2000 says, hey. NCO makes, that's not a question. Have you guys ever been to the Flamingo Renaissance Island in Aruba?
No.
Working on it. We reached out to Aruba, and right now they're super saturated with travel influencers outside of the cruise industry. So.
Yeah, we found it difficult, not that this is a topic that we need to talk about right now, but we're finding it difficult to work with people in the travel industry because we're so niche specific right now that they're more inclined to pull in, like even on cruise ships, they're more inclined to pull in someone like Kara Nate or someone that has hundreds of thousands of followers that have never been on a cruise before and like work with them versus like working with people in the cruise industry that actually know about cruises. But even when it comes to like, just not necessarily excursions, but like hotels and all that kind of stuff, they're not really into the cruise influencers so much. So I find it really interesting. So not that that's a reason that we would not cruise, but we do plan on expanding our horizons a little bit. And so you'll be seeing more videos from us, not just cruising. Like we posted a Disney video today. And like we want to we want to travel more outside of the cruise industry. That way, one, you can get videos when we're not cruising. Yeah. And two, we can show other people that, hey, we're not just on a boat all the time.
So also, I think about why we really got started, just to like document and share with our friends and family. Like I try not to forget that. It's easy to forget it when we're like, we got to do this, we got to do that.
Yeah,
we got to edit
a business.
Yeah, it's a business now. But we usually save these conversations for sunset, but thanks for asking. Great question. All right, someone answer someone else's question. Fort Lauderdale hotels, babe.
Never been to Fort Lauderdale. Don't know.
I'm going to set us up with the next one.
Thank you.
I think that's the same one.
Oh, no.
Oh. Got ourselves some Southern peach tea.
Yeah.
So this one is Mackenzie.
Also, not a screw top.
This one's Mackenzie. It's a peach tea cider. I'm really excited about this one.
Peach ring.
Love peach tea. So I'm thinking about changing up our camera setup to where they can see the bottles a little easier. So you won't get the bokeh in the background.
You're talking about like this camera?
You like it like this? That smells like a peach ring.
just said that.
I heard you. I'm
Okay.
confirming. Peachos. The Tyler Show. Hey, Griff and Alyssa, when are the Cheers in Paradise coming out for the Creator Edition? Ooh, excellent question. Probably after the Panorama series when things die down with my assets that I still have to make.
Guys, we have a lot of videos coming out for you.
Yeah.
And it just means a lot of editing for Cullen. It's good.
That's so good.
Literally tastes like straight peach tea.
Leslie, I think the peach tea one's going to be your jam. But yeah, excellent question. What I wanted to do was get some creators and play their content. Just 6 creators, maybe a minute worth of footage inside each one. Actually, maybe 30 seconds inside of each little one. Taste some drinks, maybe call them on the podcast microphone here and have a chat about their content so you guys can get exposed to different creators.
It has a nice like tea aftertaste. You know what I mean?
Peach tea is so good.
It's really good.
Is anybody going to Freedom going the day before on Saturday? Is anybody going on Freedom going the day before on Saturday?
Are you saying like flying into San Juan? Because the cruise is Sunday through Sunday.
Yeah.
So we're for sure going to be we're going to be there at least on Saturday. We're not flying in the day before, if that's what you're asking.
Will you do Palo
Or we're
brunch?
not flying in the day of.
Palo brunch, maritime sailing. I guess we should reserve that in advance.
I would love to do Palo brunch on the Magic because we haven't done Palo brunch yet. Palo dinner was amazing, but if we could get Palo brunch, that would be awesome.
All right, scrolling back down to the bottom.
Okay.
That's messed up not to take advantage of your expertise, Will Cooper. It's sometimes, yeah. Some people get it, some people don't. Babies? Question mark? We don't have any kids.
We have a puppy.
You have a puppy. What kind of backwards luggage is that? I'm not sure. Is anybody to answer that one? And it just jumped to the bottom again.
Okay.
Yo, yo, yo. Yay, videos. Maybe move the bottle close to the camera, but then you guys might go unfocused. So
Yeah.
Jessica, great
we tried
suggestion. That in theory it does work, but that camera right now is on manual. And so it would just be blurry. If it was on auto, it would adjust to it, but
Yeah, but then it would focus on the bottle, not our faces.
right.
So it goes here.
Yeah, I'll figure something out. So I like how John has like the ship show in the bottom corner, like a lower third, and then it says like stats and stuff. So maybe I can throw up the bottle in the bottom left corner, letting people know what it is as a graphic. Little minimalistic
I'm not sure what that is.
graphic.
Is something blurry right now? Amy Rogers says it's so blurry with a sad face.
Just the bottle.
Oh, right now?
Yeah, it's pretty blurry.
I can't really tell.
It would need to be like here to be in focus.
Well, I can sit here and hold it like this if that's what you guys need.
So, guys, what time is it? 9:02. We do have Sunsets in Paradise at 9:30. For those of you that don't know, Sunsets in Paradise is our brand new after show taking place exclusively in Patreon, where people get to ask us even more questions. We do a little bit of real talk, and we get straight to the point with some stuff. The topics tonight. So what now?
I don't know. What now?
I don't know.
Okay.
The Tyler Show says good night. Good night. Good night. Travels Free says, what if you shoot at a higher aperture so more things are in focus? Travels Free, great question. That's what I was referring to earlier. I said if we moved it up a little bit, I would lose the bokeh in the background, which is okay. I mean, we can do that. So, anyone in this chat going on the group cruise in June? Rebecca wants to know.
We got a few.
Ooh. In June.
I mean, we're going to be there.
Will you be at the live event for Sean and Steph tomorrow?
Yes, we will be.
We will be there.
We will be going on around. I don't know if I'm allowed to tell you that. We'll be there.
We'll be there.
I don't know if it's a surprise. I don't know if there's an order, but yes, we will be.
Night,
on
John.
At some point.
No, Amy Rogers, you're fine. You're fine. I can up the aperture, or I can keep it low. I was keeping it low for now because we don't have much going on in the background. But Kelly says, is Patreon a pay membership site? Yes, that is a short way of saying it. It's also a great way to support our content. It definitely helps covering these drinks. So whatever we make, we end up putting back into the channel. So to come up with more creative concepts and stuff for you guys.
Right. I mean, it's not just for the drinks, but it's for our,
Yeah.
our content in general.
Yeah. So if something breaks or I forget a memory stick in another country, I'll be able to get that without tapping into our daily budget. So it's helpful. You guys are helpful. So thank you for that. What's y'all's gram tags? Mine is CULLEN G Griffin /
Oh my gosh, there's no backslashes. And Alyssa A. Griffin. And we have Griff and Alyssa, but we haven't been posting on that, so we need to do that. Because we have fun new photos now.
Fun new photos. Jennifer says, we wish we could go in June. Unfortunately, I'll be having a double mastectomy.
Oh, goodness.
First week in May. Just finished up 5 months of chemotherapy for breast cancer.
Oh, my.
Girl.
Well, we will be thinking of you.
Heck yeah. Prayers for you. Stay strong. Crush it. And maybe we'll see you on the next group cruise. Because that will be awesome. I still love the mics. What kinds are they? These are Pod Mic by Rode. What time does the live even start, Ange? It starts in precisely 24 minutes, but we could get off of here in 8 minutes, 9 minutes. We can get off here in 9 minutes and start early over there if you want.
That's fine. Are we doing the other two ciders in this show or the other two ciders in the other show?
I think we should wrap up the next two ciders in the other show.
Okay.
So, because we're running out of time. The June cruise has all ports days looking for us. So channel plug, D Nice Adventures. Go check them out. Click the 3 little dots that are vertical. Same thing for Travel Spree. Spam their YouTube channels with love. Just say,
Well, yeah,
hey.
don't actually spam YouTube channels.
Don't
because
spam YouTube
that's,
channels,
One,
but-
it's annoying.
Yeah.
And two, you probably will get marked for spam, and
True.
People won't see your comments anyway.
Yeah, so just go show them love. Don't drop them with any hate or anything. Go watch their content. Travel Spree just got off of the Carnival Paradise, and his channel, him and his boo, it's like a party over there. I dig it. Go and run it up. Go take that. Whew. I don't know the words to the song, the intro, but it's great.
Okay.
Alyssa's looking at me weird. But
Jacob, how calm are the seas in Alaska? It depends on where you are in Alaska, because I feel like we had some fairly rough seas at one point, right? Because the Pacific is definitely a different beast than the Caribbean, but it wasn't awful. I don't remember it being super awful. We've had worse. I'll just say that.
Yeah. Heck yeah. Guys.
That's a good question. Will you be going to Labadee this year? Doesn't look like it. So we were supposed to go in April. We are no longer doing that cruise. So no. As of right now, we are not going to Labadee this year, which is kind of a bummer, but we have a better cruise lined up for you guys instead.
Ange says, sorry, what times does the live event for Sean and Steph start? Should have been more specific.
Over there, so it's obviously being done in the UK, so it's 11 to 11. So Eastern Standard Time, I think it's 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. I think.
So we're going to do this because I made the graphic and I spent a lot of time on it. So here we go. Last call, guys.
I was like, is it gonna do something? I think
Guys,
it was frozen.
welcome to the last call. last call. It's where we choose our favorite drink that we've had.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I'm just gonna.
Well, this one's good.
I'm just gonna grab this one, peach tea.
But I like the pineapple one better.
And we answer questions as quick as possible. And go and turn it up.
Now I'm ready. This was my favorite of the night so far.
So, if you want to see what we're drinking next, it's the 1911 Rosé Cider.
I'm excited for that.
That's what we're gonna do next.
I've had good rosé cider
And
before.
we're gonna do the key lime cider.
Hands down, my favorite. Well, you can't see because it's a little.
Yeah, I'll give you a little sneak peek at it. This is it. So that's what it looks like. But
That is from Three Daughters, which is right here in St. Pete. I don't know how available it is anywhere else. I do know that it's hard to find in stores here. So either I've seen it at Total Wine and maybe one of the like local like health food stores. You know what I mean? Like not Rollin' Oats, but you know, something like that. Other than that, we have to go to Three Daughters and buy it. Like I haven't been able to find it elsewhere. So.
oh, Megan just joined the Patreon account.
Thank you, Megan.
Hey, so Megan, we're gonna be there shortly, but I just posted the link to the secret live. You'll be able to press play on that video once it is live. And there's also 2 other directions in there if you want to copy and paste that link and paste it into your browser, or you can just click the link and it'll take you to the live stream as well.
Oh, that was
Motorcycle.
I was like, what the heck was that?
So we'll be there shortly. I'm gonna knock out these last remaining questions. Looking forward to the Apex. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be
I'm so
fun.
excited. That's gonna be great.
So
I saw another question.
so many bad reviews on Scarlet Lady. Do you guys plan to try it?
Yeah, so we were talking about that actually in our Patreon group. Was that last week already?
It was last week. Oh, we're on 69 Patreons. We have 31 more, and I have to eat hot wings.
Yes, guys, this is gonna be so fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think, and I agree with what Julie just said. I feel like people are giving bad reviews without actually sailing on her. So obviously, the Scarlet Lady hasn't officially set sail to the general public yet, and it is she's so different from any of the other cruise lines because I mean that's Virgin. That's what they are trying to do. They're trying to make it different and kind of attract a different audience, which is very fair. But yes, I still plan on sailing on it because
Absolutely.
It's just one of those things that I will listen to people's opinions all day, but until I actually experience it for myself, I'm not going to form an opinion on it.
Yeah.
So we did have the amazing opportunity to tour the ship before she was finished. I mean, it was all concrete, and it was really cool to like try to use our imagination to see what it was going to look like. And we got to tour the stateroom before it was actually on the ship. And it was in a warehouse. So I'm ready to see the ship.
Out of its warehouse.
Yeah, like on the ship. I'm ready to experience it for ourselves.
Yeah, I can't wait to get some B-roll, take some photos. That's what we're really into. Do some really action-based stuff. See what Bimini looks like.
Yeah.
And form our own opinions. So if there's anything you'd like to see, obviously, you're not going to put it in this chat right now. Once we get closer to that time, we'll ask and we'll try to make that happen for you. But there's 20 different restaurants on there.
Right.
Which,
that are all complimentary.
Which I don't think any of the videos online yet have documented, talked about them. So that alone, I think, needs to be covered.
Yeah.
So
I mean, there's so many things that we could cover.
So many things we're going to cover. So, guys, I love you.
Yes, 1 second. Do you guys know what's included with Virgin? I thought it was basically all-inclusive, but sounds like might not be the case. Yeah, so the only thing that I'm aware of that's actually not included is like alcohol. So your gratuities are included in the price that's listed. You get free Wi-Fi. There's 20 different restaurants, like we said.
20.
that are on board that you can try and eat there. Like there's no upcharge. It's not like you're going to the steakhouse and then you have to pay $50 a person. Like if you want, Italian, then you just go to the Italian restaurant that night. Or if you want seafood, you go, you know what I mean? Like there's so many options. It's crazy. Fitness classes are included. So when you look at the price of Virgin and then you look at the price of Royal Caribbean, for instance, it might look drastically different. But then if you add all those things on Royal Caribbean that Virgin already includes, it's very comparable.
Very comparable.
So if you don't want fitness classes and you don't want the Wi-Fi and you don't want to eat at 20 different restaurants, and well, yeah, maybe it's going to be expensive for you because that's not something that you value in your vacation, and that's totally okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, especially if gratuities are included and all that kind of stuff, it's like it makes.
You get off the ship, you don't have to wait into that dreaded line.
Right. Oh, and basic beverages. Thank you.
You guys ever had to do that? When you're exiting the cruise and you see this long line at customer service. What's it called? Not customer service. When you're getting off a ship.
Yeah, but why would you wait in line? I'm confused on what you're saying.
There's no surprises with Virgin is what I'm saying.
Oh, with like gratuities.
Yeah, with gratuities or anything. Like what is this on my bill thing?
Got you.
But anyway. Guys.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Bianca. Everyone go hit the like button.
Yes, please. Before you jet out, hit that thumbs up button.
If you enjoyed this episode, if you enjoyed the ciders that we tasted, if we...
Oh, that's right.
Talked about... What?
Yeah, we got to choose the next drinks and sunsets.
Yeah, we'll talk about that over there.
We'll choose the next drinks and sunsets, guys. But as always, if you dig the vibes, please subscribe.
And if you care, please share. We'll see you in paradise later.
Peace.
Bye.
Thank you, Severine. 1020. No, they gave us a super cheers.
Oh, thank you.
And you know what I do with super cheers? I wasn't going to
you.
leave you hanging. To the best.